Somebody who transitioned, I want to keep that energy running. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing?
Fine.
Okay, I'm going to turn you up because I can barely hear you at the moment. So I'll turn my volume up. Let's address the very, very first thing because I got to get this away. The shoulder, a quick shaft puncher or stinging. Why? What? How do you resonate with that?
My mom had constant shoulder pain in her right arm.
Okay, it's almost intense, like it's really bad. And now the poker table with everybody gathered around it. I see a few beers sitting on the table. Matter of fact, like one of them was Pabst Blue Ribbon. I don't know if that makes a reference to you or not, but I'm seeing that. And then like everybody's sharing this community ashtray. It's like everybody in the room is smoking. It seems like, but
Yes, we
and
have
then
the same exact one.
and then that ashtray with that brownish or the amber glass one that's like, oh my god, it was so heavy when you picked it up. All of that makes sense now. How is your grandma connecting to that situation?
No, no, not my grandmother, my mother.
Okay, your mother. So how did your mother connect with that situation?
It was her ashtray.
Ah, there we go. And did she host a poker party and pull a little to the side for the kitty, for the house?
I don't know if she pulled it aside, but
Well, I mean, they got to draw out of the pot. They may have spent the money in the pot, but they always pulled a little bit out for the house. Because
yes,
I see a drag coming off to the side. So this is my part. It's almost like they played for free because they always took the drag and that's what they played with.
correct.
Okay, perfect. That makes perfect sense. So now I know I feel very confident I'm connecting with your mother. And the other part I feel is for you because the card that I pulled out says New Moon of Virgo, trust all will be well. And when I pulled your card, I really felt saddened and I felt like all these what if moments in regards to spirit. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
It's almost like I'm always worried, is my mom okay? Did she suffer? Did she hurt? Is Billy
Correct.
okay? He transitioned. And it's not just your mom. Like anybody who dies, the first thing you worry about is, are they okay? Did they make it okay? Or did they go alone? All this other stuff.
Correct.
I see your mother around, and it's like I see a child, and I see a bunch of older people, and I see like she has like a whole clan of people. So I don't know if you lost a child or if there is a child who transitioned. Does that make sense?
Yeah, my
If
son was a twin that passed away.
There we go. Okay, so they're referencing that. So that twin is with your mom, and I don't know if he passed away before, and now that she's
Sure.
there, they're connected together, or if he passed after that, and she's letting me know that she received him. But they have that connection that they're together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, she's wanting you to rest assured that she's okay, but she's also watching over this child. But it's not just her; the whole clan is there. So okay, slow down. She's making me feel like the family thing's very important. It's like no, when kids come to the house, if you went to her house and if a kid misbehaved, it wasn't just the parents' responsibility. The whole family was in on making sure the kids behaved. And if you didn't step in, one of them was going to step in. It's pretty much whoever saw it, that's who corrected it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have enough validation where she's step in. We know for a fact that she's here. So, okay, you can just move on to the message. I channel, so they will continue to throw in more stuff as I feel it. I will tell you I'm feeling this way. If they make me say things a specific way, it's more for validation. Also, it might be a conversation you had, and they said it a specific way, so they want you to remember that conversation. But that's how I do my work. So the first message right up front is you don't have to worry about people who have transitioned over because they're all well, they're moving on. They're in a place of comfort. There's no sorrow. There's no pain. Everything they've done, they moved past the earthly experiences, and we don't take earthly emotions into the universe with us. We only take our soul and our energy, which is all about love, light, and compassion, right? Once in a blue moon, they'll, as they transfer over, we review things, and every once in a while they'll come in and recognize that they may not have done things the best way they could, but it's not so much for them, it's more for you to understand that they acknowledge that they weren't the best in that area. And so don't ever worry about anybody transferring over and not having a positive experience. Does that make sense? They're making
Yes.
me, they really want me to point out the fact that it's about growth. Everything's about growth. We learn from experiences and we grow and we continue to grow. And that's what they want you to focus on with your own life. They're saying that you're becoming stagnant because of some transitions and whoever they might have been. It's not just one. It's like, I feel like there's two, maybe a third transition that hits you hard.
Yeah,
And
my mom, my brother, and my cat.
and they're wanting you to know that that's part of life, right? And okay, all right. She's asking me to talk to you about grief the way I talk about it to people. And grief is a human experience that we all have to go through. And we're not grieving the person itself. So we have to understand that. We're grieving the connection that we have now lost, right? We
Yes,
lost the
definitely.
connection we grieve in the connection of each one. And the deeper the grief, the more intense the grief is. You need to take that as a validation on how deep that connection was, right? Because if it's just a small grief, then okay, yeah, I knew them, it was okay, yeah, I feel bad for them and their family type thing. But then when you lose your mom or your child or your father, you guys are so intertwined, it takes a lot longer for that grief to pass. I can't say heal, because that is a lot longer to heal from a loss of a loved one like that. But for the grief itself to pass, so you can start healing and growing, that still takes time, depending on how deep the connection was. And she wants you to understand that, and she's telling me, well, she was persistent. She's like smacking me and telling me, make sure she understands. So I need you to validate that you understand.
No, I understand. She's very outspoken.
And she's not letting me stop. She goes, no, make sure she understands. Make her say that she understands. If she doesn't say it, she doesn't understand. You need to.
Okay, I understand it.
And she's very persistent about this. And I'm glad you understand her personality, because she's very adamant for me to make you say that. And I did hear you, but she is just like, okay, calm down, right? So I'm happy you understand that, because that's what her message is. She don't want you to grieve too much. She understands why you're grieving it, but she's also coming back, and as most spirits do, and say, I'm always with you though. And you know that, and the energetic connection is never lost.
Okay.
Acid reflux, or sometimes something wrong with the stomach, something just like somebody have acid reflux or something like that, or worry and it cause acid, or something about their stomach area. Anyway, whoever that is that's stepping in, if it's not mom and it's not you, then somebody's
My
visiting.
brother.
Okay, he's stepping in, making sure that he gets a chance to say hi. So he's making me feel his presence while mom is talking.
Okay.
Did he wear these big sunglasses, like mirrored on one side?
Excuse me?
Did he wear he showed me sunglasses that were kind of big for his head, or they
Big
just
circles.
and they're like he showed me mirrored, so either they were very
Yeah,
reflective.
they're mirrored with metal frame.
Okay, that's why he was showing me. He showed me these big glasses and the mirrors, and he said he liked those because he was. I'm going to use the word sneaky. Do you understand what I'm saying? He liked to wear the glasses so he could be sneaky with his eyes.
Oh.
Now, do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's making that reference just to validate and acknowledge the fact that, hey, this is part of me and this is my personality. But they're all stepping in, and they all are stepping in for the sole purpose of getting you off your butt and getting you moving forward and moving past their transitions.
Okay.
They're saying that you have a lot more potential and that you need to achieve that because you're held. Okay, they're telling me you're held accountable over here, so you need to make sure you accomplish what you come to accomplish. It's almost like they're kind of like making sure you don't get in trouble. Like they're pulling you off side. Hey, now don't do this. Don't do this. You got to do this to stay out of trouble, right? Like when your mom would take you to grandma's house or uncle's house. Okay, now you don't touch this. Don't touch this. Make sure you sit on the couch. Whatever, they gave you the foreplan before you came not to get in trouble. And they're making the same thing. They want you to pursue and work toward your goals because they say, hey, you're held accountable when you come over here. So make sure you accomplish what you came to do.
Yes.
They're showing me now. This could be symbolic, so I'm going to explain to you what I'm seeing and what I feel it is, and feel free to chime in. But what they're showing me is like a family circling around, like a holding hands. So I don't know if you guys like did a circle of love for people from time to time, or something about everybody joining hands and making a circle. Does that make sense?
No, not really.
Okay, if it doesn't, then it's symbolic for me that they're showing me the family unit is tight and they want you to keep it whole. And just because their body's not there, they're still taking space within that circle. So keep that family, core family solid, and not to lose the focus off of the family values that have been taught to you.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Alrighty. And with that, I'm going to have them all back up so we can wrap this up. The energy is pretty intense with so many of them here.
Okay.
It's very overwhelming, but I want to back this off. I feel that you got a message that is very beneficial to you, and I think is going to help you well. And it's also time for me to start wrapping things up and kind of get my energy back.
Okay.
If you have anything to say, you're welcome to do. I always like nip what people say prior because I want it to be validating. Toward the end, I'm all ears. If you have anything to say, if you're happy with where you're at, I'm good with that too, and we'll disconnect.
No, I have nothing else.
All right. Well, thank you for allowing me to serve, and I appreciate you for coming on.
Okay, thank you.